Our next speaker is even more special to Cigi International. He has been very instrumental in the growth and development of the Cigi. The former chairman of Cigi International and a senior visionary in this segment to talk about going global. May I invite Mr. Firoz, Mr. Mohammed Firoz. So please.
Thank you, Ruby. Thank you so much. Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. A warm Cigi Silver Jubilee wishes to each and everyone. In fact, I would like to congratulate Cigi for the one of the best vision statement it has produced. It started with the society, the human element. Society is a bunch of humans, and the human element is embedded in the in that vision statement. And at this occasion, I would also like to extend my deepest gratitude to my predecessors, Mr. Shamsuddin KP, Amir Thail, and Amir Ali, for laying the foundation of Cigi International up to this extent. And I also would like to congratulate my team of past 4 years who have been very instrumental in erecting the pillars of Cigi. And now it is the turn of Mustafa Sahib and his team, Abdul Majid, Dr. Sunil, Ruknuddin, and Shabir Ahmad, and all of them are doing a wonderful job to make Cigi International a truly global organization. Now, today's topic is actually very close to my heart because going global is something I have been visualizing for quite a long time. And unfortunately, we have very limited time, so I will be focusing only on one particular element of going global, which is why we need to go global and grow globally as a community, as a society, and as an individual, as well as an organization. So let's analyze. First of all, what are the opportunities in India? I mean, job opportunities. Recently, I met an individual, a young graduate, who is looking for a government job. Actually, he has been trying for the last 4 years and is still trying. If you take the data, central government employees are 0.48% of the total Indian population. In Kerala, the total under the payroll of Kerala government is total 5 lakhs citizens. So all in all, it comes to around 1.5% of the total population of India. And come to the private sector. Let's see TCS, the largest private IT company in India. They have 750,000 employees. If you add up with that Infosys and Wipro, altogether that will come to 0.1% of Indian population. So all in all, in the organized sector, we have around 6 to 8% employees out of 100% population. And 2% are already migrated. India is the country which is producing the largest migrants in the world, followed by China and Mexico. So 90% of the people are in the unorganized sector or jobless. They will have to find jobs. Where do they go? They have to move globally in a very systematic way, in a very pragmatic way, so that country can achieve more, individuals can achieve more, and global in a place, we can achieve a global place for Indian workforce. Now coming into GCC. GCC, actually I have been in the GCC since 1993 for the last 28 years, no regrets, alhamdulillah. And people of GCC and rulers of GCC are so kind and welcoming. We have been living here as if we are living in our own country. The safety, the social fabric, everything is fantastic over here. But even the GCC countries are diversifying their economy from hydrocarbon. Because as per the Paris Accord, by 2030, most of the countries have to reduce the carbon, the emission, the climate change is the talk of the town now. And the usage of the oil has to be reduced by 30%. So you can see a renewable energy revolution coming up all over the world. I'll give you a simple example. I can give you in this short period of time only certain examples, and you may please connect the dots and draw a wider picture. Reliance Industries, a refinery company, last AGM, Mr. Mukesh Ambani announced that they are going to be the world's largest renewable energy company by 2030. And the way is, they have already started the way. Mr. Gautam Adani, you already announced that $70 billion is going to be invested in renewable energy, especially EV, wind, hydrogen, etc. So you can see one demise of one sector, traditional electricity, and the emergence of another sector which is coming up. So hydrocarbon energy-based economies are going to fall. That is a fact. And one more thing, the infrastructure development of all these GCC states are already in place. When I came to Doha 28 days, I used to convey with my colleague, my Qatari friend, that this country doesn't have proper roads. But alhamdulillah, today, within 28 years or within 25 years, even the nationals are now using the GPS to go from one place to another. The road network and the infrastructure has developed so fast. For the next 30 to 50 years, they don't need to spend any money on this. So naturally, this will bring the job opportunities less. We have to open our eyes and see the pictures, the writing on the walls. But use this as a jumping pit to global. I will give you another small example. One of our employees, he is 28 years old, he is from Kerala, he has done only graduation in, become graduate, did some certifications, worked here for 3 years. Now he has already migrated to UK. So this kind of human movement is making not only the individuals and their families affluence, it is also giving a lot of opportunities for the state as well as for the country. Now going into the next level, opportunities globally. I don't take much time. I will give you a case study example of Parag Agarwal. Who is Parag Agarwal? You all know that he is the new CEO of Twitter. He was a graduate from IIT Gorakhpur, 2005. We all say that we produce a lot of CEOs, but there are thousands and thousands of other IITians which are not going to that level. Because Parag has, after his graduation, he went to Stanford University. He is a PhD holder from the Stanford University in computer engineering. He joined in Twitter 2011 as a system engineer, a middle level or a lower level job. 2017, he became the CTO, Chief Technical Officer of Twitter. And 2021, in 10 years' time, he became from a system engineer to a CEO level. This is the fair talent recognition available in the US and many parts of other world. Whereas, can you imagine this will happen in any developing world? They will have to dig out his religion, his caste, his color, his birthplace, his affiliation, his political party, this. But here, the talent is recognized more. So if you need global opportunities, you have to move globally. Now, I will give you one more, educational opportunities available globally. Let me share with you a recent experience which our Vice President, our beloved Vice President Abdul Majid Saab has shared with me recently. 3 days ago, on December 6th morning, 50 students from Calicut Airport, another 50 plus another 50 from Cochin and Trivandrum, they went to Ukraine to study medicine. Out of 150, most of them are girls. Why? Because in India, opportunities for a medical education is limited. We have 595 medical colleges and 88,370 seats, out of this which Many are management seats and many are NRI seats at par with the UK medical school. The fee is, NRI seat fee is at par with the UK medical school fee. So these children have gone to Ukraine, and there are many other children who go to many other various countries and they come back. They may or may not come back to their country, but they make globe as their playground. They go to UK, they go to NHS, they write the PLAB and get into NHS, or they write a USMLE and get into a doctor in US. So these kinds of educational opportunities are available when we go globally. Now, another interesting fact which I found out, many of you are already aware that we are also produced not only CEOs, global leaders also. A person from my own small town, Talasheri, he migrated to Malacca, later on moved to Singapore, and his son has become the president of Singapore, Devan Nair. Many of you heard about him. And if you take Rishi Sunak, he is a third generation migrant from Punjab. He is the UK finance minister, exchequer. And Preeti Patel, Home Minister of UK. She is a second generation migrant from Gujarat. And you can see a lot of Punjabis in Justin Trudeau's Canadian ministry. In fact, they have more Punjab ministers in the union government than what we have. And they did a very interesting and very beautiful thing, because they located in one place. They made a township of Punjabis, 6, and from there at least 5 to 10 MPs will come up, and that segment of the party or that segment will decide which party to rule, or they have a very influential role in the national politics. So this is possible. You can create a Calicut or a Cochin or Trivandrum in Canada. There is nobody is stopping you, and we become a global leader. So there are a lot of opportunities available for us to go global. We don't need to be stagnant in one place. As Imam Shafi Rahmatullahi Alayhi rightly said, a person should not stay in one place for more than 3 years. I don't have the personal right to say about this, but this is the fact. So we have to go globally, and we have to take all the opportunities available. And on the other hand, there should be a clear objective in this for this purpose, because you should have the proper objective to grow globally. And Cigi International, I would like to say that be a global organization. By 2050, have 50 chapters across, not by numbers only, but a sustainable 50 chapters. And I wish you all the best. Thank you so much. Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam. Thank you, Mr. Firoz. Thank you for those enlightening words and examples. Inshallah, this will help us in going global. Okay, now